This is Astra's ending this time. Emily and I stand there in confusion, staring at a silence at the time machine. After a moment, Cress and Astra stepped out of the platform. Something is wrong. I don't understand. What's wrong? Nothing happened. It's like the time machine is broken. Broken? Did Emily and I break it? Broken? Or it's never worked at all. Sorry, what? The controls are different to how I remember, and it's showing errors that I had never seen before. I believe this is the result of our own time travel. But we didn't do anything to the time machine. No, but we already suspected that our patience here was changing the future. I can only assume that time travel is no longer possible in our own time. What does it mean for you two? I don't think we'll blink out of existence. I mean, we'll still be here. We're still here after all. However, it looks like we're stuck here. You mean we can't go back to our own time? I'm afraid not. Crescent and I can't. Crescent and Astro can't go home. That's not. I know. It's not probably that time, but I'm glad we don't have to say goodbye. Me too. How can you two have such clear attitude towards us being trapped in time? I'm sorry, but maybe it's right for me to feel this way. But I really was going to miss you. And I never thought I wanted to leave if being honest. I like it here. Well, I suppose there's good things that are coming from this. Yeah, look on the bright side. If I'm being honest, I was not eager to leave either. Are you sure? You seem pretty down. I just don't understand how this could have ever happened. We barely interacted with the outside world. I'm shocked that a consistent contract will change things this much. I'm shocked that things, blah 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 blah. Emily and I exchanged a nervous glance. Our secret trip through time might be the cost, but it was worth it though. Having Crest and Astra stuck in the past but healthy is much better than an alternative. Well, since we're going to live here, since we're going to be living here now, we might we should we should make more permanent arrangements. If you need help with anything, just let us know. Thank you. I hope we will be seeing each other a lot, seeing you two a lot, especially you, Mike. You will, I promise. Right now, though, we better hurry up. We better head back to campus to catch up on everything we missed. Ah, you're right. By the end of the day, Emily and I have sorted everything with our own classes. I can finally relax. It feels like a long time since without any worries. You look happy. Did something good happen? Yeah, you could say that. Are you finally dating that girl? Actually, I hesitate to stop short, laughing it off. Now, now, I have some time to settle down and think. I could finally see how things have developed since this all beginning. How do I feel? Again, we're choosing Crescent, Astra's ending. I'm in love with Astra. Astra? Is that the girl I met? No, Astra is her younger sister. What? You end up with her sister? You had it all wrong from the start. You were always about Astra. It was always about Astra. Oh, I get it. The one I met was trying to make sure making sure you weren't up to no good. Something like that. So, did it work? I haven't told her how I feel yet. But I think so. And now that we don't have to say goodbye, I can finally tell her how much I feel. The next morning, I take the familiar walk to the mansion. For the first time, I don't feel sad or anxious. As I approach the Astro spot in the garden, she's on her hands and knees digging the soil. She stands up when she notices me. Hi, Mike. Doing a little gardening? Yes, I love being out here in the fresh air instead of needing rest all the time. You're feeling completely better then. If you were still weak at all, you should probably rest. I'm fine. Don't tell me that you and Chris are going to carry on like this, even though I've been cured. Sorry. I'll try not to. I just want to make sure nothing happens to you, because I take a deep breath. I love you, Astra. Oh, Mike, I was hoping you would say that. You were? Since we first met, I've fallen more and more in love with you. I wanted to believe in you and felt the same way, but I hardly dared to hope. I do. With a cry, she rushes towards and grabs me. First, my illness was cured, and I was able to stay in this time, and you returned my feelings. I feel like the luckiest girl in the world, even after you suffered so much from your illness. And it has all worked out in the end, thanks to you, Emily, and Cresp. I know, but it was still rough. With the long face, I made it. I recovered. That means I'm pretty lucky, if you ask me. But she has no idea how close she was. She actually came to dying. Is that right for me to keep a secret? Should I tell her how much we changed to time? No, there is no reason for her to know. It might just make her suffer more. Let me think. Let her think it was close to call. That we managed to get all the ingredients from the first round. That we saved without any heartbreaks. What's wrong? You look like you're thinking about something serious. Oh, I guess I was trying to figure out what we were from here, what we would do for you. I've been thinking about that too lately. Don't worry, if you need anything, you can count on me. I'll do anything to help. Anything. Thank you. I'll always be here for you, Astra. I hope we can be together forever. Your illness and time itself can't stop us. Without anything else can. Astra left some time. Astra laughs as I wrap my arms around her and hold her close. Damn stupid things. She rests her hand against my chest and sighs, content. We could stay like this forever, and I'll be happy. I'm so happy. You have you don't have no idea how much I dear saying goodbye to you. Dreaded. Me too, Astra. Me too. I kept hoping I found out a way, but in the end, I arranged myself to being impossible. I wanted to stay so badly to stay with you, though. I think back to the story she told me, the salamander, and I wrapped my arms against a little tie around her. We're together now, and nothing will break us apart. Thank you. We stand there together in silence for the long moment, until at last she lifts her hand and looks at me again. Will you take me time traveling? Will you take me traveling someday? Is that what you want to do? Now that you're better? Yes. Going out with you to visit the salamander was much fun. I wish I wasn't sick then. Yeah. We didn't expect we have time to sightsee. I always dream for seeing sights around the world. I imagine doing my time, but it still should be exciting here. It wouldn't mind traveling just for a fun time, just for a time like that. It'll be a nice change. I want to travel so badly. The mansion is starting to feel like a prison. I'm sorry. Sometimes I catch myself thinking I'll wake up and find this all a dream. And I still haven't recovered after all. Astra. That's why I need to get away to start seeing all beautiful sights of dream of. Have you told Crest this? Not yet. She'll probably want to go together, but I thought about going on my own. But I would much rather be with you. Then then we'll go together. Promise? I leaned down and kissed her softly on the lips. Ooh. Okay. She lets out a soft gasp of surprise, but then she twists her head up and kissed me back. I promise. That was almost going on a wonderful vacation by itself. I can't help but laugh. And I will take you on a merry, wonderful vacation all the time. Ha ha ha. I can't wait, but I want a real vacation too, Mike. I've dreamed so many times about the two of us going on a date. I will take Astra as many dates as she wants. In fact, I still have time before class. What should I say? Do it. Let's go on a date now. Huh? Right now? Yeah, why not? Not a trip around the world. Just a nice little date in town. You really have enough time? I don't want you to go through too much trouble for me. I want to take you out today, Astra. Then yes, I would love to go on a date with you. She lets go of me and dashes towards the door. I would just tell Crest I'm going, then bring her right back. Okay? Soon, Astra and I are walking through town, enjoying the solitude of the streets early in the morning. What did Crest say? She was worried at first. Then realized when she learned that I'd be with you, then worry again. Not too crazy about her little sister going on a date. Oh, you know how she is? She's getting used to the idea. She warned me to make you late for your little class. Not. Wait. Was she worried about me? Ha ha. Ha ha ha. She might have been. I shake my head and wrap my arms around Astra's waist to pull her closer. She pulls herself a little closer still. Well, we're going on a wonderful date. I can't wait to go shopping sometime. I haven't been shopping since I got sick. There was only a few stores in town, but we're not far from them all. What about restaurants? I have dreams of eating out at a fancy restaurant. I pointed of a small brick building as we passed. That's the only restaurant here, but again, that's only a short trip to somewhere fancier. What? What about your school? I'd love to eat with you. The cafeteria isn't exactly fancy, you know? I don't care. If I'm there with you, it's the most wonderful place in the world. Her boundless intuition is addictive. I found myself caught up in it as I stopped walking and turned face to her. Is something wrong? Not at all. I leaned in and kissed her again. Everything's perfect. Oh, Mike. She looks a little embarrassed and glances around. Despite the handful of people crossing through the street nearby, a bold giant comes into her eyes. Before I knew what's happening, she kissed me back. Then she kisses me again and again and again. Let everyone know we're in love. I'm free to do what I want. With a laugh, I kiss her again. Is this a good date then? It's the best. It's the best date without traveling the world, that is. Of course, but you don't have to be gentle when you kiss me, right? I won't break. Guess I can't quite shake the memory of how she was before. In response, I kiss Astra more firmly, and then she laughs before kissing me back. Oh God. Then I take her hand in mine, and we walk together through town. Meeting Astra has changed my life in ways I could never have imagined. From learning about time travel and to falling in love, that was a wild ride to start to finish. We came so close to losing Astra forever. Uh, the memory of her death and then and the other timeline still haunts me. But in the end, it all worked out, and we're able to stay together. The story of Astra told the salamander ended in a tragedy, but ours will end in joy. I have traveled around the world and through the time to save Astra, but I would rather do it again in a heartbeat. Nothing can keep us apart. Nothing can stand in the way of love. Fine China. That's fine China. You want when I say I'ma say it again. So next ending we will get to is Emily's ending, and then we have everybody's ending, and then Crest. I don't know the um, Crest, Emily, and Astra's ending together.